Hello friends, welcome to the practical session for class 11th. Today we will see the application of this instrument. This instrument is called as spherometer. It is used to measure the radius of curvature of a spherical surface. So first we have to see the instrument. So you can see that there is a circular scale containing division 70, 80, 90, 0, 10, 20, 30. It means total number of division in this scale is 100. So we have a circular scale containing 100 divisions, and we have a vertical scale. You can see that 0, 10, 5, 0, 5, 10. So from 0 to 5 we have 5 columns. It means that one small column is of 1 mm. So we can find the pitch of this instrument first, then we will find the least count. So first we see that, suppose I am fixing this 0 in front of this scale and see the position of this spherical surface, that is circular scale. It is 0 and here also it is 0. So 0 is coinciding with the 0. So let's rotate to 1 or 2 rounds. So okay, now we have 1 round. Now it's on 2 rounds. So I had made a 2 round in it, and we will see the distance moved on the vertical scale. So you can see here it's 2 divisions, means 1 division, 1 rotation, one complete rotation gives you 1 mm and 2 rotation will give you 2 mm. It means its pitch will be 1 mm. 1 rotation made here, complete rotation will produce 1 mm vertical or downward distance, that is the value is 1 mm on the main scale. So pitch is 1 mm, and formula of least count is equal to pitch upon number of division. So pitch is 1 mm and divisions are 100, so least count will be 1 upon 100, that is equal to 0.01 mm. Remember this scale is in mm, so the least count will be 0.01 mm. Before starting of the experiment, let's measure the gap between the legs of this instrument. So we have 3 legs, 1, 2, 3, and to find the distance between the 2 legs, suppose I am using a meter scale. So you can see that from 0 to 3.1, it's near about 3 centimeter, and from this to this again we are having 3 centimeter. From here to here also it is equal to 3 centimeter. This can be easily measured here also. Suppose I used to keep it on the plane surface and mark the point this and this, so we can find the value that it is a gap. This one is here, and again we have to mark an arrow here, so you can measure the distance between these two, and that is equal to, from here to here it is, you can see easily it's nearly equal to 3 centimeter. So the distance between the 2 legs is 3 centimeter. This is also represented as small l. So small l is equal to 3. So before the starting of the reading, let me show you. This is a convex lens, and we have a plane mirror. So it is a flat surface. That is why I am using this plane mirror. You can also use the glass slab. So keep your lens on the top of the mirror and put this instrument on the top of it. Gradually rotate this scale and see whether all the legs are touching in the bottom of this or not. To check that it is touching the bottom, I am having a paper, so it is touching because paper is not crossing it. Here also in the mid of this you can see that it is passing through it. It means it is not touching the lens. So rotate. Now check it again. Now it is again passing through. Just rotate one more time. Now just see it one more time. It's passing through it. One more time. Again. So just check whether it is paper is passing through it or not. Yes, just around, it is touching in the bottom of this lens. So small rotation more be given to it. Now check it one more time. It's hard to pass through it, so it means that touching to the lens. So now we will calculate the reading of this scale. So just see the circular scale reading. This will be marked as 1. So just pick it up. You can see that here it is 90 and we are having 0. So 91, 92 and 93. So on the circular scale division we are having 93. This will be considered as our reading A. We will mark it in the table. So remove the lens now, kept it on the flat surface and again rotate it so that it will touch to the bottom of the lens. Just count the number of rotations given to it also, that is equal to small n. So I had made one rotation around, so you can touch it here also. So it is passing through it. It's not passing through it, it means one rotation has been given to it. Just remove one rotation so that it can, 3 legs will touch at the same time, not touching. Now it is touching, it is also touching, and this leg is also touching to the mirror. Now we can see that the number of rotation given was only 1, and the readings you can see that it's 0, and on 10 we have 1, 2, 3 readings on the circular scale. So we can see that circular scale reading is now 3 and number of rotation given was 1. So we have B reading as 3 and small n is equal to 1. So we have a table to fill all those readings. We have a circular disc scale readings on convex surface. Initially it is equal to A, so we had already seen it, the value which was equal to 92 I think. On the plain glass sheet, when it was kept without the lens, the value was 3. Number of rotation given was 1. So number of disc scale division in complete rotation, so we have to subtract 92 from 3. So 92 minus 3, so the value will be 89. And we can see that n into p plus x into LC. So n1 was 1 rotation, and pitch was 1 mm plus x, we had calculated x as 89, into least count of this instrument we had already calculated, so 0.1. So 89, so the value is 1 plus 0.89, so overall value will be 1.89 mm. So we had calculated the h. Now we can calculate the value of r. I am having a simple formula to calculation of r. R is equal to L square upon 6h plus h upon 2. We had already calculated L as 3 cm. H we had calculated from the table as 1.89 mm. Convert it into centimeter. So divided it by 10. So 0.18 centimeter. 89 means around, you can calculate it as 19 because it was 9 here, so we can calculate it 9. So 1.19 centimeter. Put those values. L square means 3 k square 9, and 6h 6 into 0.19 plus h by 2 0.19 by 2. So you can calculate the values. So after calculations, by putting these values of L square 6h plus h by 2, we will have that capital R, radius of curvature of the lens, is equal to 8 centimeter. Thank you.